Yabantu asehlangani phansi ke sanhlangani phansi andiyazi noma seniyivile lona lento yaseMossel Bay okanye kulindwe mnana kuyo. Mamelani mantase, so into eyenzekayo kukho i-story that is going around sikaNhlamulo Sambo, I think. Yeah, nguNhlamulo. So uNhlamulo ngwaseMossel Bay. So lithi icala lamapolisa into nokubana uNhlamulo ebesilwa nomnye umfana akwaziwa into nokubana bekusolelwa ntoni because kusaphandwa eyoba bebesilwe laa ntoni ayikaziwa, but bathe kokokulwa kwabo uNhlamulo happened to lose his life, yabo, kwabethwana and then he lost his life. But izolo okanye izolo elinye umama kaNhlamulo came to the socials wazothi into nokubana no ayihambanga njalo. Ilentoza abantu ababemacha against foreigners baye babamba uNhlamulo because uNhlamulo uthetha isonga, babamba uNhlamulo and then bambulala because of yonke lento eyenzekayo against foreigners and whatnot, yabo. So isitori sikaNhlamulo sihamba njalo bantu, may his soul rest in peace, and amapolisa asincede aphande ave kakuhle into nokubana kanye kwenzeka ntoni emntaneni abantu. He was just a 19-year-old umncinci, and if nyani kwenzekile into nokubana guys kube kanti nyani ngabantu that were like marching because kuthiwa uye wabethwa because akasazi isiXhosa, yabo. So if it happens nyani kube kanti umntana abantu ubethelwe loo nto and wasweleka, oh mababanjwe, oh aba babethileyo mababanjwe, because what do you mean into nokubana so usisilwanyana ngo, because even if it was a foreign national intoni ibulalisa, intoni ibulalisa. Siyeke ke ngoku yoba uNhlamulo is South African, even if ebengowaseMozambique, even if ebethetha isitshangana saseMozambique, akho need i-criminals guys mazibanjwe kuyo yonke lento. I-criminals, amapolisa mawadile nee-criminals kanje. Wonke umntu ngoku makafakelwe amakhwenkwe. Xa if usisirhelemnqa sizawusebenzisa le opportunity yoba kusithiwa kwathini Khosi Mampuru.
Okay, before I start this video, I want to say condolences to the Sambo family who have just lost their 19-year-old son, Nhlamulo, who has been killed in the recent riots in Mossel Bay. We have been saying that there's no way you can identify who is South African and who is not, because black South Africans look very much similar to their brothers that come from other African countries. In addition to that, we have been saying that you cannot take the law into your own hands. You are not trained to be law enforcement. At the same time, we have been saying that any form of discrimination, hatred, or singling out of black people based on how they look and say that they are foreigners is going to cause problems. I myself particularly have said that with violence that is towards Africans, it will eventually come home. And now we are in this sad day where somebody has been killed. And the person that has been killed is a South African. Not that it makes it any better if that person was an African coming from another African country. How many more people are supposed to die for this madness to stop? And by the singling out of Africans and us as black people, transferring our frustrations with government, our frustration with joblessness, our frustration with immigration towards our black African brothers, how will that solve any of our problems? Now, if you love this country and you're a person who believes in peace, a person who believes in order, a person who believes in law, you'll understand why we shouldn't be taking the law into our own hands in any small form or any big way. Because innocent people are going to get killed. Innocent people are going to get hurt. You may rejoice at this, but it's actually very sad.
Going to reap everything you are sowing. Angeke nize nichithe igazi labantu abanganenzanga lutho ningawutholi umvuzo. The bill comes due always, and you will pay. This was a 19-year-old boy. 19 years old. You killed him for being Tsonga. Then you ask, where is the xenophobia? Where is the Afrophobia? What violence are you inciting? What is this?
They took a life of a 19-year-old Tsonga-speaking young man just because they suspected that he is not a South African. They killed a 19-year-old just because they suspected that this boy is not a South African. So their solution to that matter is that they have to take his life. I'm a Tsonga-speaking person. The language that I speak is being spoken in Mozambique and some part of Zimbabwe. How safe am I? Because even the people that are leading that nonsense, they don't even know other people's languages. So how are they going to verify that this is Venda, this is Tsonga, this is Spady, this is South African Tsonga, this is Mozambican Tsonga? Because they don't even know. We won't even come to accent. They don't even know the languages. Now, because some of us are dark-skinned, now just because some of us speak Tsonga language, we are not safe for that. For just that reason, 19-year-old. If you have a sibling or someone you love that is that young, you'll understand that it's not something that's on the news and it will just pass. There's a mother, there's a sister, there's a family left with pain that will be there forever. So now are we becoming that blood country that we are going to fix the country by the blood of the foreigners? Let's say you are kicking foreigners out. Are you kicking them out by killing them? Is that the strategy? How safe are Tsonga people? How safe are Tsonga people? Pedi people, how safe are they?
This is a very short, sad story for South Africans, because a 19-year-old boy, South African teenager, Nhlamulo Sambo from Kiane, Limpopo, has become the latest victim of violence during the unrest in Mossel Bay, Western Cape. And according to his family, Nhlamulo was staying at a friend's house when a group of people allegedly targeted him during protests linked to anti-foreigner tensions. So his family believes he was mistaken for a foreign national because he spoke Tsonga language. Despite being a South African citizen, they say he was attacked and stabbed to death. Police have confirmed that Nhlamulo died from a stab wound and that a murder investigation is underway. And authorities say the circumstances surrounding the incident are still being investigated and the suspect has not yet been arrested. The heartbreaking death of Nhlamulo has sparked outrage across South Africa, with many people calling for justice and urging communities not to target others based on language, ethnicity, and assumptions about where they actually come from. Nhlamulo was only 19 years old, a young man with dreams, a family who loved him, and a future ahead of him. So his story is a painful reminder of the dangers of violence, hate, and mistaken identity. So rest in peace, Nhlamulo Sambo.